Smart enough. I went to the American school systems. Whatever that gets you. Did better than my peers. I did. I didn't get better grades then, but I did better. I learned a lot more. Got to shave, goddamn. It's getting long. It goes fast. I'm looking rough as fuck. Anyways, so there are a lot of things I can't understand. Things like I can't understand. There's a lot of stuff that I can understand. There's a lot of stuff I can't understand. Women, every problem we have is our fault. Women, every problem you have is men's fault. Every problem is men's fault. Every problem. Did your mom not teach you about men? Is that also your dad's fault? Your dad wasn't there, and that's your dad's fault for sure. Did you talk to him, or did you hear mom's side? Because I'm not in my kid's life, but that's not my choice. That was hers. So anything that they try and say about that, they can shut the fuck up. They don't know what they're talking about. I got proof and evidence of everything that I say. She does not. But what good does it do when you tell your kids the truth and they look at you and say that mom said you lied? The evidence you showed us you made up. This is from courts. But she's such a narcissist. She tells my daughter that the court papers I made up because I'm good at computers. That's what she tells her. I think your dad's really good at computers and he's right. Not that. No. Your dad abandoned the family. Did I? Or were you a cunt? You want to be a fucking phone sex operator, and I said I'm not going to be married to a phone sex operator, but let's end this peacefully and amicably because I want out anyways. And she said, yeah, let's do it amicably. And everything was amicable until she didn't even know the word amicable. I never heard that word out of her mouth until I said it that day. And everything after that, like, I'm glad we can end this amicably. And we went to the fucking bank. We had a joint account. We split into 2 separate accounts. And they're like, can we ask why you're getting these separate accounts? I'm like, we're getting divorced. I'm like, wow, you guys are being really calm. Like, yeah, we're trying to make it as amicable as possible. You know? And she's like, yeah, we're trying to make it as amicable as possible. So the kids are the most important thing. She was already dating somebody. Okay? Already dating a new guy. And I started dating some new girl. I moved out of the house. I was no longer living with them. I was still living close enough. I had a cheaper house across town that I could have got and saved $300 a month. It was close to my work. And she lied and said they're going to stay at that house. So I got a house nearby because I was having panic attacks and all that stuff. I hadn't been diagnosed as being, my full panic and stuff. People were telling me there's nothing wrong with me. There is. PTSD, brain hemorrhage from when I got jumped by 3 guys. And there's a lingering there. Getting jumped by 3 guys, it was pretty traumatic. They beat me to fucking death and left me behind a building. Grace of God saved me. That's it. Grace of God. That's it. They were stomping on my head with boots. You ever had that? Have you ever had that? Has anyone stomped on your head until you had boot treads bruised into your face? Were you beaten to a bloody fucking pulp where you're virtually unrecognizable? And back at work in 3 days. I was. With just a bruise here, bruise here. It was so small that my coworkers clowned on me. You gotta jump. You can't be picking up motherfuckers in that. I'm like, I know, motherfucker, but I've been delivering there for fucking long enough. And I fucking thought y'all motherfuckers weren't fucking savages. I deliver with you motherfuckers. I come to this part of town all the motherfucking time. I get weed down this motherfucker, but apparently when I come after work, I look like a white guy who needs to get his ass beat. Even though I already gave you the fucking money. So you go fuck yourselves. Whatever the fuck you think you know. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know where I've been. You don't know what happened to me that day. You don't know what the fuck I've been through. You don't know where the fuck my life has been. Last 49 years. You want to go fucking judge me? Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. You know what I can't understand? Why you apologists are making up for fucking Trump. Why that's a bigger deal. Why is that not a bigger fucking deal, huh? It's fucking hot in here. Huh? Why is that not a bigger fucking deal? That our president may well be a fucking pedophile, and that they've been calling it since the first goddamn election, including his coworkers. His fellow Republicans are working with him right now. When he was running the first time, were saying, no fucking way. There's absolutely no fucking way. And so were the audience. About 50% of the fucking Republican audience were saying, no fucking way. I've got more taste than to fucking hang out with Donald fucking Trump for president. And then he started talking all that fucking hateful shit. Suddenly he's fucking president. Well, that's the thing to think about. This is all a television show. There is a shadow government. What happens with Trump? Unless we actually watch him fucking hang, anything, what actually happened with Epstein, unless we actually watch him, unless we get to look at the fucking autopsy and watch it with Dr. Bodden. I don't like to watch Dr. Bodden's. If he did an autopsy, I'd like to watch it. It's okay. I've watched Autopsy, The Dead Talk on HBO since I was fucking 8 years old. I haven't hurt anybody. My entire career as a human being, I've not hurt anybody. I've been hurt, but I don't hurt people. That's not what I do. That's not my thing. That's not it at all. I don't like hurting people at all. I can. Oh, I can. I can climb inside your skull and fuck your feelings. I'll be echoing around inside your fucking head for the rest of your goddamn life. So help me, I promise you. Once I get in your fucking head, you won't get me out until I take over. Do you hear me? I'm like a goddamn virus. I admit it. I'm like a goddamn virus. Once I get inside your fucking mind, you're mine. No? Keep watching. Keep watching. Trump is the Antichrist. America is Babylon, the beast. The mark of the beast? Well, guess what? You've already got it. Can you do anything without fucking your social security number? Can you buy or sell without a social security number? Where do you get the money from? But you don't have a social security number? Do you have a social security number? And you can buy and sell? Can you get rid of that number and still buy and sell? You don't know. Your whole life has been buy and sell based on that goddamn serial number that you were given at birth. Mark of the beast. I'll show you something real quick. I'll show you something real quick. All you biblical people that think you're so fucking hip and you got all this, you know what's going on. I got an old expired card here. I can go ahead and show you exactly how little you fucking know. You ready? You ready? So I looked and beheld that no one who would not bow down to the beast or received his mark were killed, put to death. Yeah? Hang on one sec, shall we? Let's flip this over real quick. All right, so this no expired license doesn't really matter, but we got that right there covering this, my face right there. A mark behind the fucking right hand or in their forehead. There's my forehead. There's the mark. Forehead, mark. Forehead, mark. Forehead, mark. Forehead, mark. Did the people back then know what the fuck the picture was? Had any of them seen a photograph? You know what a photograph is. Because you've seen photographs your whole life. What if you're born 2,000 years ago? Do you know what a fucking photograph is? So if I showed you a photograph, would you know what a fucking photograph is? Would you know what a phonograph is if I showed you a fucking phonograph? If I showed you a bunch of fucking gears and shit moving that's regular machinery, would you know what the fuck it is 2,000 years ago? A simple car that we have now. A machine within a machine, a wheel within a wheel within a wheel within a wheel. Sounds like some gravity fucking inducing shit. Seriously, it sounds like a wheel within a wheel within a wheel. Sounds like a ball inside a sphere, like a rotating disc, and then it's another one like a wheel, and they all spin around each other. There's a ball in the center, there's an outer ring, and then there's another ring, like halos that go around it and rotate in different directions. Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of shit in the fucking Bible that they were describing that is common knowledge to us now, but they would not know what a photograph is back then. Why didn't God tell them? Why didn't God tell them something like, what is that? That's a photograph. What's a photograph? A photograph is a... The 1970s? Okay, after Jesus, that's my son. He's coming later. Man, this is going to take forever if I have to explain everything to you now. If you just don't trust that I'm the Lord and just do what I fucking say, this is going to take forever. So I've got to prove to you who do not have science, the scientific way that I fucking created the universe, you got to be fucking shitting me. Take my fucking word for it or I dry up all the goddamn rain here. Then you'll believe I'm the fucking, Then you'll believe. Dude, you're not. Okay, yes you are. I'm sorry, yes you are. Yes, you are. You said it was going to dry up fucking rain for like the next 10 days, and it's fucking is bone dry. I'm sorry I said you weren't him. I'm sorry. Oh, there you are. Hey, what's going on? I'm so sorry. People come around talking that shit all the time. People talk that shit. Oh, I'll come through and I'll waylay to this place unless you give us money. And I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. But you're serious. Okay, I've been waiting on you, honestly. I've seriously been waiting on you. Do you understand? I had to check. I can't just go, oh, yes, and bow down, right? You understand that? Like, yeah. Cool. What do you need me to do? That's a better attitude. I know, but you didn't come at me like this. If you're being honest, you didn't come at me like this. I didn't want to dry up all your water. I know. But you know how many motherfuckers around here are psychopaths and think that they're God? You mean psychopaths are running around here convinced, thoroughly convinced. That's what a narcissist is. A person who's convinced that the entire world revolves around them. So when I take that, it's there for me anyways. It's like an anti-God. They've done nothing to deserve it. Whereas God's done everything to deserve it and has done nothing to take it. And they've observed that. And so narcissists go, well, someone did this. If no one's going to take credit for it, it must be me. Not it. Somebody did all this because this is way too good. But no one's taking credit. Who wouldn't take, oh, god damn. Who wouldn't take credit for this? Oh, shit, is he around? They don't do that. Is she around here? Is he or she, is it around here? What created all this? I got here. Anyone? No one. Everyone seems to be asleep. I seem to be awake. But everyone else seems to be just asleep. They're acting like this is this is all that there is, but there's not. There's so much more to this. And a wolf doesn't care if it kills a fox. It just doesn't care. And we are the ultimate animal on the planet, and you're telling me that we're just going to let it go to waste behind a computer screen? No, I get it's brutal, but it's actually reality. I mean, we have canine teeth. Now, vampire bats have big old canine teeth, but they're for fruit. But they also hang upside down from trees in places where there's a lot of fruit. We don't do that shit. We don't have wings. Nor hollow bones or any of the stuff that's necessary to become a bat. Well, I mean, aside from being a mammal. So anyone that says mammals, whatever, birds, no, mammals fly too. Sorry to disappoint. Sorry to hurt anybody's feelings, but your rules don't matter to God. Just ask the platypus. Your feelings and thoughts don't matter to God. Just ask coca plant. Just ask marijuana. Just ask magic mushrooms. Here's a thought. Neanderthal came before yeah. What if doing mushrooms became a big thing amongst Neanderthal, and they're doing a lot of mushrooms, and they have no idea the effect it's having on their brain or their bodies, and so their children are born with this. A lot of them are born with this defect compared to Neanderthal. Yeah, this defect. They feel threatened because it's actually a more attractive look. They're smarter, they're faster, they're better, and so they start trying to war against them. Some decide to breed with them, but a smarter, faster creature will only be suppressed for so long, especially when there's more of you. Right? I mean, let's think about nature way back in those days. Way back in those days, some Neanderthals, just like now, it's like whatever. If there was no language, really, they were just people and different looking people, a different race of people, different whatever. We'd be like, nice. Yep. Why is your skin is so light colored? You know, whatever the evolution was. Maybe it evolved the other way. I don't. Whatever it is, like your skin's so dark. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. There's people with like vitiligo and stuff like that, and people like they're afraid to not have their skin the way it is. I'm like, that is so fucking cool. You were so unique. I know it doesn't feel that way because you feel like you stand up, but I mean, there's no one that can even match your look at all. They'd have to put on makeup to try and pretend to look as interesting as you. And I would not even dare to ask. Like if I was dating a girl that had vitiligo, I'd be like, why? Why would you want to put makeup on that? I know you. I really like it. Personally, I do. Why? Because it's different. Because the face underneath, like imagine my face, but it was like it's like a big patch here, and then a big patch here, and a big patch here, and a big patch here. It was just like a birthmark of something, or some kind of thing that I can't control. Am I not? Is my voice now different? Am I no longer lovable? I've had a big scar, like right across my cheek from when I fucking whatever. If I had one eye missing, if I had an arm gone, do I suddenly become less valuable as a human being? Or my thoughts, like if there was no arms past this, like this is on a stand. I'm just sitting here stumpy. I'm not saying I am, and I'm not trying to make jokes. But that's how I came to you every time. So I had a shirt on and sometimes shirt off, but this is all you see. And then I pan back, and it's just shoulders. There's no arms. Does my thoughts become less valuable? Do my thoughts become less valuable because I have arms, or more valuable because I'm a complete person? A complete. What if their right hand has offended them and they've cast it off? Huh? What about that? You ever think about that? We often look at people that have disabilities and stuff and go, what did you do? We don't think that God is protecting. They seem to often, aside from when they interact with us, seem very happy. And then we start bothering them, and then it's just like, we feel bad for them. They're not like us. And we're like, oh, what if they're happy and content in their life, minus with what we do to them? Well, someone's got to take care of them. Isn't that a bad thing to have to do for your child? For the rest of their lives. Oh, so your child is on your child if you get to kick it out of the house at 18? What are we saying? I don't understand you people. I really don't get you at all. But then there's a lot of things I understand. There's a lot that I don't understand. There's a lot of those shit that I won't understand because I don't want to. Like money. How money could be more important than another human being's life. How food grows for free, and yet you put it on trees. It's on trees, but you put it in bags, and now I gotta pay you? I didn't ask you to pick it, motherfucker, and I didn't ask you to gather all the apple trees in one area or to make that your job. Until I buy, you don't get to grow apples. Well, you can grow some apples yourself, but you're gonna have to need some land. Okay, where I get some land? You gotta get a job. What I gotta? Because I had to. Well, if we go back far enough in your rich white culture of America, there was a point where they didn't, because they just came over and stole it. then they started selling it. You know what that makes you? Accessory after the fact. There's things I understand and things I do not understand. Like, why haven't you given this country back and getting the fuck out of here? Gotten the fuck. I don't know if I said getting. I might say getting the fuck. Gotten the fuck out of here. Meanwhile, telling people to go the fuck home. You are the most deluded motherfuckers. I can't wait for God to fuck you up.